At around 7 o'clock, I wake up and get ready to start my day. Next, I go ahead and head into my bathroom so I can brush my teeth and wash my face. Some stuff I did do off camera, like get dressed. Afterwards, I go ahead and pick out Micah's outfit for the day. Today he's going to be wearing some gray pants with his new onesie, which is kind of a dressy onesie, but is very cute fleece material for the cold weather, along with some cute gray socks. Now I head downstairs where Micah sleeps. Next, I go ahead and put his clothes down and see if he's up. If he's not, I'm going to go ahead and head into the kitchen to go ahead and get his bottle ready. Next, I go ahead and move into the kitchen, like I said, and go ahead and get some formula ready for him. And I make sure the water is nice and warm to make sure he doesn't get sick. I give him about 2 ounces when he wakes up since he's not really a big eater in the morning. Sometimes during the day, I do use some pre-made formula that I pour into a pitcher to go ahead and make it easier on myself, and I just warm up the bottle. When the water is warm enough, I go ahead and pour it into his bottle. I give it a good shake and make sure it's the right amount, and then head into the room. I also like to make sure that it's the right color and there's no clumps in it. I dry off my hands and head out to wake him up, change him, and then feed him. Checking the temperature. It's perfectly room temperature. Well, a little above. Next, I go ahead and head into Micah's little area, unwrap him from the swaddle of the night before, and go ahead and wake him up a little bit and get his blanket at his head so in case there's any poop explosions, it doesn't get on his clean blanket. Then I go ahead and take him out of his night clothes and get him dressed. Sorry about the face I'm making, but it does take a lot of focus to make sure that everything is done perfect. that he's dressed, we go ahead and get ready to feed him. Forgot the bottle. We usually sit on the couch, and while I feed him, I watch some TV and occasionally glance down at him to make sure he's okay. I check the temperature again to make sure it hasn't cooled down too much, and go ahead and start the feed. His morning feeds are usually not too long because he does eat relatively fast since he is getting a bit older. It's a good thing that he eats fast because we do need to leave the house by around 9 o'clock, and because we usually have this routine down so good, he actually usually has time to play. By around 7:45, we are all ready to go, and he can play for a little bit. He's getting so big, and it's so cool to watch him play with his toys. I think that his favorite one is obviously the book. He also loves his car and makes really cool noises and lights up. I obviously have to clean up the mess from earlier and go ahead and make the bottle for his morning nap, which he will take at around 8 to 8:15. Today it's about 8:10. So he'll probably be in bed by around 8:13. That is if I can go ahead and clean up really fast, but that only usually takes me about 2 to 3 minutes. Hopefully he's not any later for his nap than 8:30. Since when I made the bottle, I emptied out the pitcher, I have to go ahead and make another batch for myself, so I thought I'd go ahead and do that. I don't know why I didn't put him to sleep first because he was a little cranky today because I did not do that, but I am putting some hot water into a measuring cup and going to put the bottle in to warm it up. Sorry about my grammar. Now that that's done, I can go ahead and fill up the pitcher. Since I saw a few clumps in the bottom, I go ahead and add a little bit more water, but not too much. I clean up the mess I made before I take the bottle out. A few minutes later, the bottle is all warm and ready. wet if he does decide to wake up and I need to give it to him. Then I go ahead and get Micah in the crib. Unlike most people, I do not actually feed him a bottle before he goes to sleep, but I do place it in there next to him for when he wakes up. Then I clean up. Well, a few minutes, about 30 to 40 minutes later, it's time to go, and I get my jacket on. I get his car seat ready for him to get into before I have to wake him up. Sometimes he'll stay asleep while I pick him up and put him in the car, or he'll wake up and be rocked back to sleep by the vibrating in the car. After he's all buckled in, I raise up his bar and it's time to go. Almost forgot, I have to put a blanket on him to keep him nice and warm and give him his bottle so I don't forget it, which is the only thing I have to bring for daycare. A quick overview of how cute he looks in his car seat with his bottle poking out, and time to head out the door. Load him into the car. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hey guys, so it's about 5 o'clock and it's getting kind of late, but we just got home from daycare and Micah is right next to me over here looking so cute in this outfit. OMG. And they filled up his bottle to like the brim. Like you can literally see the milk peeking over just like by doing this, and it's like not even at an angle, and you can just see the milk. That's how full this bottle is. You can't even see the like you can't even see the top. It's in the guard. So they definitely filled this bottle to the top, and they also sent him home with another bottle, this Avon bottle, which had 3 ounces in it, but he ate a little bit of it. So they sent him home with a bunch of formula. I don't know what happened. I don't know if someone accidentally made like 2 bottles for him, or if they made an extra bottle because like 2 people made 2 bottles or something like that. But he has a lot of milk, and I don't know. He was also eating this on the way home and a little bit earlier too, because we went on a little walk. No, we didn't. That was the other day when we went on a walk. Sorry, sometimes bottles just remind me of days when we did stuff. But I'm gonna take Micah out because this outfit is too freaking adorable. So, you know me, I cannot deal with how cute he is. Look. Cutie. Look how cute he is. OMG, I'm so jelly. He's so cute. Oh, you lying down? So I'm going to show you guys his outfit in a little bit more detail. He has this cute flannel material, very, very thick because it's cold out, and it's buttoned up and it's gray. And it just says handsome little man over here, and it's really cute, and it is a Carter's, and it's 6 month size, but because it was so skinny, I got it, it says 0 to 3 months, I got it in 6 months, and his usual gray pants and white and gray socks. So he has a white and gray outfit like he usually does. Hey, oh, he's holding on to me. He's probably ready for his after daycare nap, huh? Say yes, ma'am. I am ready for my after daycare nap. But we cannot take a nap without having a bottle, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a quick feeding. We obviously have plenty of milk, so I'll get back to you guys. guys, so he finished his bottle. Can I take it, please? Thank you. He did not leave any for anybody else, so he just took a 2-ounce bottle and, ate the whole thing. So he's definitely ready for his nap with his chubby little cheeks. He looks like he's already falling asleep. Cuteness. I honestly wish I had thought about this earlier, but this green pacifier, I know it kind of stands out a little bit, but the blue pacifier does too. And the fox, because it's kind of like, I forget what they're called, but like guys who go cut down trees in the wildernesses. That's what this outfit kind of reminds me of, like going in the wilderness and like doing stuff and exercising. So I thought the fox kind of reminded me of just being out in the wild, because he is a little wild child. So, I like that. And his hair, God says wild as well, because I cannot get that thing to go under control. I think we're going to have to go get this professionally done. I'm thinking we're cutting his hair. So, that's what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to cut it down really, really short. So, hopefully he doesn't mind. And I'm cutting Skylar's too, because I can't get Skylar's hair to be controlled either. So I just think it's time to cut their hair, and I'm just cutting it really short. So I'm going to go put him in the crib and give him a nap. Hey guys, so it's currently 6 o'clock, and Micah is knocked out, and I put him in his car seat instead of his crib because he was so tired. I didn't want to risk going all the way downstairs and waking him up. Hey, baby. It's okay. So he is just sleeping. And, well, he was sleeping. And now I need to give him a bottle, but I don't want to use the man bottle because it's just so full. And I thought that I would go ahead and use the, Playtech Nurser, instead. So, yeah. And I'm going to try my best not to spill any of this. It's filled to the absolute brim. So we're just going to try our best. And I did put down a little sheet, as you just saw. So if anything does spill. And I'm going to show that. Did you see that? It's filled to the brim. Like, no joke, the absolute brim. Sorry guys, I thought I saw something, but I didn't. Yeah, I definitely didn't see anything. Going crazy. I just feel like there's stuff in there. Okay, let's see. Got a solid 3-ounce bottle right there. Solid 3-ounce bottle. Definitely not the right bottle or bottle lid, but I don't see the lid to this one. What the heck? Why do I not see the lid to the nurser? Like, literally don't see the lid. Because I put the Playtech Nurser lid on the Avon bottle. So dumb. A newer Avon bottle. Okay, let's lock that in. There we go. Yummy. Micah, you smell your milk? It's time to wake up. It's definitely time for him to wake up. So I'm going to go ahead and get him fed, but I'm just going to fast forward it.
Ain't ever had that conversation in 57 years. Don't you want some sex? Our Chris got 2 strikes. If it's there, you're still alive. But you got 2 strikes, you gotta be careful. If it's not there, the Duncan family is Steven and Wendy Gay. Okay, Chris? Now, some people try to talk their way out. Going somewhere. If it's not there, the Campbell family wins the game. Cedric, name something. People try to talk their way out.
We're going with cheating on their spouse.
This is what we win. Cheating on the spouse. Two.
So while we watch some TV, we are going to eat some spaghetti, and I usually just feed him a little bit. He really likes the meat sauce, so I give him like this much at a time. And I warmed up this bottle. It's really warm, and you can see it's kind of foggy, so it looks really, really good. And sorry, my ashy hands, but it is a 2-ounce bottle, so he should enjoy that. And I'll just give him that to start out with, while I eat a little bit and go ahead and start feeding him. So I'll see you guys in a sec.
Hey, John, we got 2 strikes. We got to be careful. Bird's family, there's a chance.
Hey guys, so we just got back from dinner, which we ate at this pretty cool restaurant. I didn't show us leaving or getting there, but yeah, he just played and I watched TV for a while, which was really nice. He didn't really fuss that much. I did have to feed him his bottle, which is why he had his sippy cup. This is actually not his sippy cup, it's Skylar's, but I couldn't find his, and we had reservations, and I didn't want to be late. And I really wanted him to try and use a sippy cup and me not be able to cave and just give him a bottle since I hadn't packed one. And that was the perfect environment to do it in, and he did it really good and held up his sippy cup pretty much all on his own. It just sucked that it had to be a pink one, but I don't really care, honestly. Obviously, you can tell I don't really care, so, and I don't think he minds too much. He's like, spit out his pacifier now because he's like, I'm showing him this milk. He's like, okay, feed me, girl. So I'm just like, yeah. And he's gonna put his pacifier back in his mouth, and then I'm gonna pick out his outfit. Okay, guys, so I think I'm gonna let him go ahead and go to sleep in something that's really cool. And I know you're thinking, well, why would you do that? It's really hot out. Well, my room is really hot, and I decided to move him into my room and just let him sleep in my bed for a little while because it's so cold downstairs. So he's actually going to be wearing something that's really warm just so he doesn't get overheated and something happen to him that way. But he will still be wearing a blanket. Okay, guys, so we're going to be very quickly changing his clothes. Which we'll simply do by taking off these ones. And this outfit today was so cute and will definitely be one that I will remember and let him wear many, many times in the future. Because that's just so cute, and especially like when we go out to fancy places, which is one of the main reasons why he was wearing it today, was because we were going to a pretty fancy restaurant that I wanted him to be able to look nice for. And even though I actually changed a while ago because I was just uncomfortable in what I was wearing, but I was actually wearing something very fancy. So yeah, pick him up. You say, do you have fun? You say, yeah, I had fun. I had fun, Mommy. Cutie. And I took the whole thing apart because it's just a lot easier to get him in there. Because he's like really squirmy and wiggly and irritated because he's sleepy. So I just thought I'm gonna do it the easier way. Even though it's not quicker, it's a lot easier for me to get everything on him than trying to put him through like a bunch of sleeves, and if I had kept the shorts together and stuff like that. So yes, but this is such a cute outfit, and I'm just really excited because now that it's January, I can go ahead and see it forward and just see now I only have a few more months left in school. Even though I really enjoyed 7th grade, it was very hard, and there was a lot of stuff that went on in the midst of 7th grade that I just am glad that I'll be able to get out and, you know, have a break for a few months before I have to go back and deal with all the drama that's manifested over the summer, or any more drama that might come up before the end of the school year. So that can just take a breather. Like you have to rip a band-aid off so it can get air eventually, and that band-aid has just been on for way too long. So I think the summer will be a chance to rip that band-aid off, and so that's what I am very excited for. So he only sleeps with soothies, but I cannot find his soothie like a lot of other things, so he's actually going to be using oh my god, wait, it's right here. Thank god, I did not want to have to use that pacifier because I really only wanted to use it for Skylar. There you go. There it is. Okay. There it is. Like, thank god, Mommy. I didn't want to be using her, Cassie. I didn't want to be using her pacifier. I'm gonna actually, there's 2 pacifiers out that I need to put away, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And because he ate at the restaurant, he shouldn't be hungry for a few hours. So, yeah, he won't be. He will wake up in the middle of the night, but he won't be hungry for a while. So I'm just gonna save this because he ate most of it, but he didn't eat all of it. It was a 4-ounce bottle on the car right there, but he only drank like a few sips of it because he was so focused on the spaghetti. Like, he just ate it up. And while I'm talking to you, I'm just folding these clothes. But, yeah. And comment down below. I know it's kind of late because it's like 7 days into January. But comment down below. Did you have any New Year's resolutions, and have you been working on them? I didn't really have any New Year's resolutions that I can see me doing this year, but coming 2019 I probably will be making a big change, so you can know that. But yeah, my other goal is just to kind of get rid of some drama that like I said, get rid of some drama best I can in this school year, instead of having to wait all the way till summer. And I'll show you his cute outfit, and I'm gonna leave his socks on, and I'm gonna put him in his car seat right now just to play, because he is gonna go to bed in like 10-15 minutes, but he does need to, you know, wait a little bit. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and remember,